almost like having an exhibition game at the end of the season.
Up top, long shot and a save by Lankinen. That's his first of the game as Keaton Middleton let that one go. Send it back down deep behind the nets. Over to the near side, that puck got away. Collected by the Canucks and Carlson. Sent in front, stopped by Blackwood. Quick developing play, Mackenzie Blackwood held his ground in the crease.
Miscommunication, Jimmy Vesey down low instead of Charlie Coyle, the normal centerman. You can see Blackwood just holds that glove.
If you can play, they're going to find you.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you were undrafted rights, but that's okay. Johnny, you were. Quick shot, stopped by Blackwood, and he'll gobble up that. Absolutely, that's put down by Aronik. That puck to the high slot turnaround shot, saved by Blackwood. You see the update, Winnipeg leading at Dallas 2-0. That game in period number 2, so we'll keep you updated on that. It's big because if Dallas wants to try to win the Central Division, they must win that game.
Yes, they must. And just to finish up on Johnny, when he's talking about putting on weight, that's not the old sandwich beer weight. That's muscle.
Set to the side of the net. That's collected by Garland. Sends it back for Besser. Back it finds Hughes. Back to Besser for the one-timer. Save Blackwood. Clears it up. Did not have proper angle. Did not get a ton on it. Nice little sauce off to Hughes. He'll spin it back. Hughes. Long wrist shot. Gloved by Blackwood. And he's able to hold on. Power play now over for Vancouver. Sammy G's out of the box. In front, knocked away in the abs. Find Girard, he's got fresh legs, and here he comes. On Aronik, one-on-one, Sammy G! Saved by Lankinen.
Sammy G out of the box, gets a pass, and he's going one-on-one, D-man on D-man. Little backhand flip, doesn't get everything on it, but a lot of skill there shown by Sammy G, and could have been a...
Guys are going to have a little bit of offensive freedom to maybe try a couple things.
Had a little Johnny Mitchell feel in our alumni skates.
Here comes Miles Wood showing his speed. One with a backhand shot. That is saved by Lankinen at the post. Here's McCarr using the tip of that blade, guys, just to pull that one away out of traffic and make the play.
Well, this game got the feel of a game that really doesn't matter.
And Lankinen saved by Lankinen. Arturi Lehkonen, that's how it's been kind of going for him as of late, as Sherwood lost that puck. Couldn't put it on net. Walked in and Lankinen flashed 3 feet outside of his crease. There was no angle. Long shot there and a blocker saved by Blackwood.
Poor Arturi Lehkonen, you'd know he'd love to get his first 30-goal season. Been stuck on 27 for the last 14 games, but hey, I guess if you're going to go cold, you may as well do it now. Save the hot stretch for the first round.
It's headed for Drew O'Connor. Couldn't get there. Nate just took a swipe. This is Kiviranta. Tried to give it up. It comes right up top from Malinsky. Up cross. Nichushkin will shoot off the iron. It hit the post and finds the netting.
See Cale Makar jumping up into the play here to create some offense from the back end and finds Arturi Lehkonen. What a play, and ducking out of the way just in case he misses the net. But Lankinen, you said it, Moj, just coming outside of the crease to cut down the angle, and Lehkonen's like, give me something to shoot at, please.
Well, and Nichushkin's got one of the most underrated shots in the NHL. His whole game, I think, is underrated.
Picked it up top. This is Taves for Nichushkin. Now Martinez. Swept across Malinsky. A dipsy-do move. Nice, and shoots. A blocker saved by Lankinen. Charlie Coyle fighting with Suter. That one bounced away. Forwards after it, but it's Jimmy Vesey. All the way to the point, McCarr. Finds Vesey. In front for one, a backhand shot. Stopped by Lankinen in an awkward-looking play. It was pinballing. He's a much different player than he was as a Colorado Avalanche.
And I think part of that, playing for the Nashville Predators, current Eagles assistant coach Dan Heinold, former Av, was with Nashville and kind of gave Kiefer little secrets to success. Hit everything, maybe fight a few times a year, and
scored! It was deflected over Blackwood and in. Kiefer Sherwood set it up. I think DeBrusk got a piece of it, and somehow it butterflies over the head.
Is where he's going to cut his teeth. The Avs need him to be his absolute best, and they are going to be hard to beat in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I don't know if his net is 100%. But boy, oh boy. Against Chicago, quick shot, score! Kiefer Sherwood! Able to rip it home, backhand to forehand, top shelf. And the Canucks have a 2-0 lead. And that's his 19th goal of the season.
Well, Kiefer Sherwood comes in. The release is what impresses me. And Johnny, we talked about he's always had the shot. but trying to be a skill guy up top didn't work for him. So now he takes advantage of his situation, but that goes backhand, forehand release on a bullet upstairs. That's beautiful.
And you see the celebration, not sure what that was.
Off the skate of Martin H.S., here's Kiefer Sherwood. Turn it over. Nichushkin gives it far side. One-timer and a save by Lankinen.
There's a couple whacks to the midsection, and Val Nichushkin, sneaky little backhand pass, but Lankinen reads it.
Assistant or associate head coach down there, they got a good thing going.
We talked about the veteran presence. They've got a lot of veteran guys who have played many games in the NHL. So valuable. Lankinen makes a kick save on a bouncing puck right to his right pad. It's O'Connor. I mean, that was gorgeous from Jake DeBrusk. Vesey pounded it, picked up by Coyle, gives it across McCarr. Back up top, it's Charlie Coyle. Long wrist shot, score! It might have been deflected. I think that Logan O'Connor was right there. Excuse me, Jimmy Vesey, I should say, was right there. But nonetheless, Devon Toews, I believe, is going to get credit for this one. 2-1 game. If it does go to Devon Toews, that will be his 10th goal of the season. He's now in double digits.
Double digits is right. You can see Devon Toews right in the slot. Charlie Coyle is the lone man back at the blue line, and he puts a beautiful wrist shot right into prime tipping area. Devon Toews, what a tip. Jimmy Vesey
sends it high in the air and out. It's corralled by Blueger. That was a nice play. He's got Suter with him in front, off the side of the cage. Pius Suter after a great feed by Blueger.
Like Kiefer does off the first tee box, and that was either post or off the tip of the stick. And then here it comes across. Oh, that does. Goaltender's best friend when it goes post and out. Another salty toe drag.
Off the boards, right to Kelly. That's a great pass. Parker Kelly feeds it off. Here's the return for 17. On the net, Kiviranta in front, shot, saved by Lankinen. That was more reactionary than anything else. Fired up ice. Here's Charlie Coyle trying to hang on. Brought in by Wood. Look at the power. Miles went in front. What a save by Lankinen. He robs Vesey point blank. Avs still down by a goal, and Jimmy Vesey was right in front. Lankinen. What a save.
The Avs have had to deal with the last 20 games.
They showed a video here earlier in the night, and when they showed the timeline of reacquiring Eric Johnson at the deadline, that shot stopped by Blackwood, score. Dakota Joshua picked up the rebound. It laid right at the top of the crease. He's able to put it home for his 7th of the season, and the Canucks take a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is a draw. And whenever you get a shot from the point, it's where does the rebound go? And Johnny on the spot, Dakota Joshua just slides right around Devon Toews, has no idea where this puck's going to be. Look, it just kicks off the left skated Drury, goes to on a tee from Dakota Joshua. That's just a hard-working goal, Johnny. Oh, a little deflection.
little deflection. That's why
Wagner's impressive in his physical play. I mean, he's a 33-year-old guy.
Turnover down deep. Quick shot between the legs by Ratty.
between the legs, you can see this puck up, and just a little miscommunication there by O'Connor, and ends up on the tape of Ratty, and he's wide open in front of Blackwood. But Blackwood sticks with this, doesn't overcommit, and really solid positionally. Malinsky also gets it to stick.
Gives it off. Miles Wood stick handling. Down deep in front of the net, Lankinen got a swipe on it. That puck squirts through Wood. This line making the push here for the Avs late. Now it's Girard. Deep, quick shot off the iron.
Well, this has been the puck luck for the Avs tonight. Arturi Lehkonen, this will be his 15th game without a goal, and man, he hammers this puck and barely catches the crossbar. It would have been so nice to see that one go in for him.
We've got 2:10 to go.
That's the only bad break, as that was not ice. A good play by the Canucks. Avs need to get some rubber towards Lincoln.
Smacked in by Lehkonen, couldn't get it deep. Connor Garland has. He'll fire it wide of the net. Why not? Bumped in by Höglander. And the Canucks will put this game away.
Quick, easy, bank off the back wall, and tucks it right in. That puck barely had enough steam to come off of that back wall for the tap in.
Well, he's got a goal tonight, this Höglander. Should have about 6 pims to go with it. Well, he knows, as we talked about, how to get it done when it matters the most. Clock hasn't started, now it does, and that's going to do it here tonight at Ball Arena. So the Avs fall by a final score of 4-1.